Hello and welcome to Running Hot. I'm Chris, and I'm joined here by Sean. How you doing, Sean?
Yeah. Hi, Chris. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. Right now we've come to the top cut, round 6 of the Netrunner Northern Nationals. This was done to date this video a tiny bit. This was done a couple of months back, well before the Worlds. I'm not actually sure who won Worlds, to be honest. I don't believe any of the cards in the ban list between now and then are seeing play in this game, but there you go. If you're wondering why one of them came in and exists, well, there it is.
And the only card from this that was banned was World Tree, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Was there anything else? Well, anyway.
No, I don't think so.
I have a very strong suspicion you're not on World Tree. For those who can't see Sean's ID, Sean is running this game. He is playing Sable. He's playing Crim. I know there is a Crim deck that runs World Tree or ran World Tree, but I don't believe Sable was it.
No, but it could be pretty good because you get the free run every time.
Yeah, true.
But no, this is just a regular Sable deck.
Please explain your deck, I suppose. I mean, we had deck lists over there, and I note that there's my name, Chris Davis, on the bottom right of the screen, which is, I'm pretty sure, my deck list. I think I've got your one for reference on the top left. This is a finals top cut game, so therefore deck lists are open information, and just for the sake of ease and the convenience, I mean, this is the game. It's between us two right now, so we might as well just use them, put them there. Yeah, explain your decks, please, Sean.
My deck is like a regular criminal deck with Sable. I've got Hermes as the console, so I can do ice bouncing, lots of mark stuff, info bounty, and I think in this tournament I was still on 2 bankrolls, which are very good, but I don't think I ended up playing them the entire tournament somehow. It's really disappointing.
Yeah. God. Bankroll's such a good one. And then on the left here, I'm playing Ob Super Heavy Logistics, and I'm playing my patented asset spam kill Ob. This one, like, I was basically, I'm pretty sure I mulliganed. I'm pretty sure, in fact, you just saw us doing a mulligan. I think, Sean, you're taking another mulligan.
I mulliganed.
Yeah, you mulligan.
I think you might have capped.
Oh, shit, maybe I did. Whatever the case is, like, this one for me, playing into Crim, especially because I know that Sean is playing pretty, like, aggro early game Crim, realistically. If I don't get a good start, I am dead. It's not great, right?
Yeah, if I can get, like, some sort of economic lock on you, then it's hard for you to do anything, especially with diversion of funds. But I think I saw you had a border control in your opening hand.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to pull something like that off.
Yeah. It is the same. Yeah. And there
you go.
I know, obviously, you're on Hermes. I mean, you're playing Crim. You're either on Hermes or you're on memes. I got Tithe there. Yep. You get a random hit. And looks like
daily cast.
It's got daily cast. And a regolith mining license is there, which obviously gets trashed. Yeah, so my logic here with rezzing everything and basically being pretty much, I want to avoid, like, I was risking this turn the classic install Hermes, dirty laundry R&D, flip an agenda off the top of the deck, and then just, you know, Bob's your uncle. Here we go. I win at Netrunner. Maybe give a whole diversion of funds right in. But yeah, like this one, I need to get stuff rezzed as quickly as possible. And getting the border control on HQ just to, you can still diversion of funds through it, but realistically, that's a huge, like, it just stops it, and that's it's just really nice.
Such a huge ask. And to be honest, mainly the border control's there to just stop diversion, so shouldn't really get popped for anything else.
Pretty much, yeah. Just we are in a you trashed a Rashida from R&D. Yeah. So my background with my deck is an Urban Renewal kill deck. As you can see, I've just rezzed the first Urban Renewal. And a Doctor, which was those 2 like remotes I just placed down. So being a criminal deck, he does have outs in the form of like class act, but end of the day, criminal's draw is quite weak. And if I can get my centrals like okay enough until like the Hermes comes out, then at least then I can if I can start just hitting him with urban renewals. Oh, there you go. There's the bankroll.
I wonder if we ever see it cracked there.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll probably have an incredible amount of money. Ooh, what do we got
Something,
here?
leave it. Something crushable, I guess.
I think it might be ice, but we'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, like I'm looking to basically like I actually get quite a lot of value just frankly hitting you in the face repeatedly with like damage cards if I don't kill. Obviously we're intending to kill, but it's much easier for me to kill you if I've already hit you with an urban renewal and then chain it into another urban renewal. Like in this case, it looks like we are trashing everything. We've trashed a Savgatoya extractor and a hostile architecture. Now, I only have 2 credits, so I did not. I think one of the reasons for this was to just keep me poor, which is completely legitimate.
I think we will see the backer broken
Mm.
soon. I hate the trash cost on extractor. It's so horrible to deal with in decks like these. It just gets played over and over and over.
Yeah.
If you don't deal with it the first time, it's almost that's good enough because you get the trash in the upsurge.
Yeah,
Could get
exactly.
some really messed up stuff.
All right, R&D again. Yeah, I think in this deck it's so powerful as well because it's basically it's Aesops that then searches more garbage. And it's just such a great use of like, oh, hey, let's just run a thing. Oh, the info bounty comes in, so now you're getting like fucking infinite
Some
money.
money.
Yeah,
Nice.
$2 there. Yeah, like Sabgatoya is just like a real value prop. All right, in this case, you're running in to the Urban Renewal server because it's just a tithe there. I get $1. You're funding my economy, and you trash a thing, a Hermes. Woo. And
I think
we
that's
get rid of
fine
it.
in this matchup.
I think so. At this point, now that I've res the border control, probably is like you'll get a Hermes down eventually, more than likely.
Yeah. I can't see the like triggers being that useful.
Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna glacier in this thing. And it frankly, it's actually really hard. With bankroll, it's actually hard for me to even like meaningfully tax you. Like you could just click for credits by running my remotes and just see what's there, and that will get you things. And if you get like a mark on archives, then you basically get $3 and click back. So, and I do not necessarily have enough ice in this particular deck to ice archives. Like with even if I do, it probably just one. Ooh, you are cracking the bankroll.
Guess we need the money. Probably to play cards.
Class act, I'm guessing. 4 credits went. Nope.
Change
Nope.
it.
Just change it up.
Changing it to a 5.
We're bravadoing. Interesting. You needed to crack it, I think, to play it.
Yeah, because I had no money. So
Yeah.
I've gone up to 6 credits and then played a bravado.
Yeah. I think I'm working out. Okay, another border control, of course. Yeah, good old. Now you got money. So at this point, the dream is if that's a Rashida, I get to play in that remote. Or better yet, a Savgatoya extractor in one of the other remotes that I could start actually making some money. This particular deck has a bit of a weird economy because there's no burst economy.
Are you not running extract or anything?
I'm not running extract, and it's fine, but it requires a bit of finesse. Like you can often burst into money real quickly by just grabbing a regolith or grabbing drudge work of all things. So I think you're about to see me pop the doctor there to put back in regolith mining license. I think that might be in the future.
Yeah, I think I'm making sure I actually took all my clicks here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
No, I
think
know what it is. I'm trying to remember if I drew a card for the class act trigger.
did you? I think.
I did. I must have because I didn't do it. And I
Yeah.
asked Jackson
I
about
think it
it.
was. Oh god, I'm pretty sure like the regolith is going in and an urban renewal. Yeah, and like extractors.
Extractor, fun.
Because I think I'm gonna extract the tithe and use it to make a and then go grab a spin doctor.
Mm.
That we'll be seeing. Yep, spin doctor. So like this is Sabgatoya extractor in a nutshell. It's like trash a card. It's like Aesop's pawn shop, except that it also draws you cards and just tutors into shit you need. It's ridiculous. And if they
Yeah.
trash it, like if they trash it, you feel good. If they don't trash it, you still feel good. If you have multiples, right? You can trigger the multiple ones in a different turn. Usually, you trigger one Savgatoya to search the deck and trash something for 3 credits, and then you trigger the second one to trash the first one that's already used, just to get $3 more. Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty busted. I think I was
Mhm.
really unhappy I didn't find Miss Bones early in this game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because that at least helps Josh, like, all three of them actually, but usually you've got so much stuff to deal with, it's not just those.
Yeah. I find it with Krem into these kind of matchups. You run into if the corp is able to set it up right, you run into click problems more than anything.
Yeah, you can't deal with everything and also kind of not die. It's
Yeah.
weird. You get put in really weird situations pretty quick.
Yeah. You have very good tools, and then it's also but then you end up in just fucking pain town.
Yeah, I think it's because you don't have anything like Stone Ship or Still Skin Scarring, right? Where you can almost burns,
Yeah.
where you can sort of just not die because you
Mm.
just don't. Versus
Yeah.
having to actively try not to die constantly.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this. Is that you had some really weird choice, like fork here. You had Miss Bones and then
And the
something else
wake.
you put on the bottom. Do you remember what it
I think it
was?
was the wake implant. I had to choose between Miss Bones and the wake implant. If
Oh,
I put
right.
wake in the bottom, it's my only copy of wake, and I have twinning as well. But it's like at that point, it's going to take me ages to set up any multi-access.
That's right, yeah. Anyway, in this case, you ran the extractor and you ran one of my face downs, which is a Reaper function. And at this point,
Cool.
I do the another one of my favorites. So that's a Mavirus and a Sabgatoya. I'm going to res the Mavirus, not actually proc it. We're going to sell it with the extractor to go pull out Drudge Work. Okay, so we are probably about to sell some of Genders. I'm going to assume there's like 2 SDSs in hand or some shit.
Mm. And if I don't trust that, you can sell that next turn. Although I'm pretty sure the extractor will at least be gone.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm about to put an ice down and then sell 2, like, yeah.
SDS and slash and burn.
Yeah,
Gone.
SDS and slash and burn, so get 5 credits. Now, we don't want to pop. So, one, Drudge Work is a card I actually quite like in Ob because basically, one, it obviously does its job of like making sure you don't lose. Good thing to have. The second thing is that it trashes to get into the 1 cost territory, which most Ob decks is where all the juicy cards are.
Mm. You can get your urban renewal.
Yeah. In this case, it's Urban Renewal. In other decks, it'd be Hearts and Minds or Wall to Wall, or again, like, yeah, random other 1 cost things. I think Malpert Data Vault is
Yeah,
also one that
Malapa
shows
is
up.
one. I've seen
Yeah.
Tranquility Home Grid before. You can grab that.
Yeah. And you only need 1 Drudge Work. Like, you can run, like, the Drudge Work, fuck, what was it called? Grudge Work deck from back in the day, which had, like, 3 and 54 cards. And that will still work as well. But yeah, even 1 is just fine. So in this case, we've sold 2 and we've put a card, like an ice, in front of the Drudge Work, which I'm thinking is just to basically either. Well, we kind of need to set up a remote to start scoring stuff. Like, and by scoring, I mean scoring urban renewals more than likely, since we can fast advance a lot of things.
Yeah. And you've also got obviously ASIF as well,
Yeah.
and Reaper function in the stack. Oh, there you go, Reaper function.
Yeah.
So if you can just set up a couple of it creates really deadly situation quick.
Yeah. So if I remember this right, you've just run a spin doctor, and I've put in the Reaper, and can't remember what the other one was. Might have been I put in Hearts, not Hearts and Minds, sorry, Powers That Be.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, another great one cost card to search with Ob using Drudge Work. And it looks like you finished the term with a daily cast for 0 credits. I believe I had to draw. Yeah, that's it. I drew click 1 because I really wanted to grab an agenda in order to trigger the Drudge Work, which I think I drew and then I immediately flipped it back. I'm pretty sure it's just a Nazif. But we're about to grab an urban renewal. I think we're going to put another piece of ice in front of the urban renewal and start it. Oh no,
Oh,
other way
Tithe.
around. Tithe it is. Interesting.
Oh, so I wonder if you shuffled back in Tithe with a Reaper function.
Oh, no, I got 2 in the
Would
deck,
you have
but
to? Okay.
I might have done that still because it's just good. I really like Tithe and Ob, no matter what kind of Ob deck. It's cheap, cheerful. It also has a good. It's actually quite good into banker.
Yeah.
Like you just want it as a blade of like armor, honestly, in front of the servers. Like if you're running banker hypothetically, like you're running that Steve Cambridge deck that makes the rounds every once in a while. I fucking love it, by the way, but it's kind of hilarious, like dopey in its own way. If you
Yeah.
put tides in front of if you just have border control, like that's 2 net damage for a. Do you want to pop this to stop me getting in with a diversion of funds? And if you don't, you just get smashed in HQ repeatedly. All right, the turtle comes down. So we have an icebreaker. I do have Mavirus in the bin, but that doesn't necessarily matter because you were still able to get in. Um, you purge, you get the virus counter from Turtle after you run.
Yeah. Which allows me to then break your border controls.
Yep. It looks like click 1, you install Turtle. Click 2, you ran on archives. Click 3, you're going to Bravado your mark, which
So
is
this is
HQ.
I think I didn't realize at the time this is like a horrible misplay because I guess I haven't played against these decks enough where it's like I didn't really think about it, but yeah, you do the border control search here on my last click. Now I have less cards in hand. You grab Reaper function. And now I might die because I've only got 3 cards in hand.
Yeah.
If you can fast advance in a Zeef or something, I'm dead.
I have a feeling that. Oh, it must have been last click that happened. You were banking on the what you call it to do it. Okay, so popping Reaper function looks like a diversion also went the wayside. So I get to search a 2-coster. If I not sure what I grab here. I'm guessing. I see what's happening. Yeah. So we're gonna put an ice in front of HQ, and we're gonna maybe do a purge lock at a certain point. We obviously need ice in front of HQ, otherwise. I hope I'm not. I'm not trying to draw into ice. I think I might be. There we go. Or I might. I think I remember looking at my hand earlier, and I saw that I had a um envelopment. I'm wondering if the envelopment is either in front of that urban renewal or it is somewhere else.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it might
Yeah.
be in front of the Urban Renewal. Could you put it? That's like a new scoring server essentially you've made, right?
Yeah,
You're
I
when
think
you
so. Yeah.
deleted the Tithe or
Yeah.
whatever that was in front of it.
I think I put the the tithe there in part because I knew that you had, or I thought you had inside job, or I think you did. Well, even then,
I do have
it was.
Inside Job in the deck, yeah.
Yeah.
You would have seen
Okay.
it in the
Good.
list.
All right. Looks like your last click you're running. I'm pretty sure you're running your mark archives.
Yeah,
You
get
lose
some
1,
money.
you gain 1. Yep. And then because it's effectively gain a credit for free.
Do something else.
Yeah. All right. Counter comes down.
think at this point I'm prepared for the idea that I might have to take the damage of Urban Renewal.
Yeah.
Oh, you just purged.
I just purged. That's
Evil.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this was a pretty high impact turn because you were like, there was a lot of lines here. I'm pretty certain if I did a play like that, past me is probably has like an ability to do 2 damage into you, like with a Zeef.
Yeah. I think at this point I thought, yeah, you definitely have an Azif in hand as well.
Yeah. I know that you were tossing up between like basically, do I draw for Class Act?
See what I
Oh,
got.
yeah.
Can't say it was a flip switch and something else.
I think there's
Neither
another.
of that useful. No,
Yeah.
I have no one home in this deck.
Okay.
Grab the other card anyway.
Yeah. All right. So we got up to 5. God damn, this is this is so tense. I remember this was a crazy matchup in its own way because it's just very unique.
Inside job pitch
Ah,
to
that's
try
right.
and take the Azif.
Yeah, that's right. And I think also to yeah, to get a counter as well. All right. Our first roll is a cock. Second roll
Oh,
for
Reaper function.
oh,
Another helpful.
that is actually good to see for what it's worth because it means
Mm.
I only have 2 in the deck. Ah, that's right. Yeah, we asked this. I said it's like, do you still want to do that? Oh, okay, interesting.
See and try hope I don't die.
Yeah. All right, Urban Renewal comes out. So what we're gonna another reason I like this combo is that you go Urban Renewal, and then that is a trash card. So you trash it to trigger and look for a 0 cost. Oh, I guess I don't even have to. Never mind.
Alright.
Boom. GG.
Which makes you the national North National champion, I think.
Yay,
Yes.
me. I'm the best, and all it took was some god draw. Not die. Not getting my entire deck ripped by freaking like Sable.
I think
Yeah, it was an envelopment in front of that urban reel.
yeah, so there's no way I'm getting in.
Yeah.
I think I had twinning in hand, but I was never could find the space to set it up because if I had it
Yeah.
at least set up there, then I inside job HQ and maybe the
Yeah.
access I could have stolen the Azir. Because I think if I had taken it, then you would have to top deck another one to win. But even then, it's still a longish battle because that would be my first agenda.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd still have all the other ones to go through. I'm pretty sure, yeah, if you'd gone it, I would have played it more properly, which is I'd have just gone looked for a the last spin doctor, and then try to draw more cards. Because if I just draw into the combo, especially because I had like audacity, you can't steal audacity. So
Nah,
yeah,
can't do anything to it.
honestly, I remember this game being, and I remember we had 2 games. I'm kind of sad the other one didn't get recorded because that game was my. Oh my god! Look at my beautiful little certificate.
Your
I've been
plaque.
told
It's a plaque.
it's a
Have you
plaque.
received your plaque yet? As of
Nope.
recording? No.
Nope. I've been told it's somewhere in Europe, which. Oh, and I got a crown. Yep, that's a tradition from the Sydney Netrunner crew, of which I'm now being permanently expatriated back to Sydney because I won. And the event that you'd won, Sean, of course, I would have remained a scummy Brisbane player.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle winning anyway. I can handle the fame.
I don't know. I think you're a silent assassin here. You. Oh yeah, no. You watch him. We watch him like puppet master everyone in the background, saying, "No, I don't want the fame. I'm just a humble Sean."
No, I can see my entire deck list. I think I really messed up this game when I did that last click run. HQ into the border control. Oh yeah, that's it. I was annoyed because I was trying to find what pinhole was the whole game as well.
That's what it was. I
Yeah.
knew.
I
Yeah,
couldn't find
that's
it.
what
I
you
think,
had. You
but
had
didn't
Missbones.
wasn't it Missbones pinhole, right?
It was
Yeah, that
Missbones
was
and
it.
Pinhole. That's it. Yeah, and then we were all like, oh,
Horrible
because you.
choice.
I remember you told me at the time, you're just like, oh, and then you showed it later at the time what it was. I'm like, oh, that's a really hard one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably it was correct to take Miss Burns because otherwise the excavator would have just kept going and going and I wouldn't have been able to keep up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
then
that's like,
once pinholes
that's
at the bottom of your deck. And I think there was even a point maybe I was digging for mutual favor just to try and shuffle it and I couldn't find it or something. It was ridiculous. Really tense game.
Yeah, I agreed. Because it is the thing is like, especially against Sable with these kind of decks, like if you give her an inch, she will just fucking smash you into the ground.
Mm.
Yeah, it's I think my deck is not honest Netrunner by any stretch of the imagination, but it does lead at least to a kind of dynamic game. So that was nice.
It was definitely a very interesting game.
For full disclosure, my original plan was to originally just play HB Precision Design, Pretty Bad Identity. Just ask the founder of this channel, Connor, what his opinions on it are. An ID, however, that you quite very well piloted, I will say.
Yes, I love Precision Design. I think it's good. Well, I'm not sure at this specific moment in time, but usually it's good.
Usually it's good. And then I got drunk with the Sydney boys, and then I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to play something stupid, and it'll be funny, and you just saw the result of the something stupid, and it'll be funny. It works out. Well, anyway, everyone, thank you guys for watching. That is the last of our coverage for Australian Northern Nationals.
Yes.
Been a wild ride. Been a long time.
It was a long series, actually, right?
Yeah, we've recorded a lot of games. Good games, too.
Hopefully a good watch. Now we have to figure out what videos to make next, really.
I know, right?
We
might have to go back to recording my by any means fucking Seb games.
Yeah. We could do tier lists. We could do anything.
We can do anything. Anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching, I should say. And good night. Good night.
Yeah, thank you for watching. See ya.